What's up, you guys? So, in today's video, we're going to be making the Miata stock again. And I know those words are very dreaded in the car community. Stock? Why are you making it stock? Isn't it already stock? And the answer to all those questions are yes, it is stock. The car pretty much is stock. I mean, we have nothing done to it besides suspension, wheels, tires, and seats. And also steering wheel, which isn't really safe. But I've decided to kind of go a different route with this car and not make it as ricey. Kind of regret not doing engine stuff in the first place. So now I'm selling off some stuff to fix that. Anyways, here we are now. Alright, now the reason I purchased this wheel in the first place is because I'm like 6'1". So when I'm in my car and I'm driving and I want to, you know, do some heel toe action, if I have the stock steering wheel, it comes to right here, I'm banging my knees against it. But with this wheel, that allowed me a lot more room, so I'm only really banging my thigh when I'm trying to do heel toe. However, when you modify a car, you have to do so smartly. I guess if that makes sense. Smartly. God. When you're modifying a car, you have to do so wisely. This right here is not a wise setup for a street car, since it does have no airbag, and from factory this car did come with an airbag. And whenever I have to do an inspection, simply just remove the wheel. Not like that. Like, remove it, put the stock wheel back on, and boom. That's not really a smart thing, because when you're driving and you have this, if you get in a wreck, boom, you know, your whole face is gonna be fucked up. Eventually, one day, yeah, I most likely will go back to using this wheel. For now, with this stock wheel, I have found a spacer that goes back here. I think it's about this big, it's 55 millimeters. That should give me enough room, not as much room as this would give me, but more than enough room to do heel toe techniques. So, unfortunately, I don't have that purchased yet, so I can't install that, but we are going to be installing this safe wheel nonetheless. So let's go ahead and get started on that. The horn doesn't work. Fuck. Alright, well, let me fucking do it over again. Is that not the right one? Oh, no, this one. Alright, let's see if the airbag goes off. And it probably will have the ability to do that this time. Horn works again. never did fix that headlight. That is all of the trash collected. Oh my god, it's a naked seat. Oh my god! So, here it is. It's cool that it's blue, because that's how it is stock. Whatever. I'm not even gonna get into that. So, the reason that I couldn't run the stock seatbelts in this car, this right here has to sit under here like this, but it can't fully turn, which left the seatbelt constantly kinked right here. And whenever you would, be wearing the seatbelt, it would be really hard to pull it out, and it would never want to retract. And if it can't retract, then it can't save you in an accident. Now, that is why I decided if I'm gonna have the roll bar, I better have some better seats. That is why we are still running the harnesses. Also, I would have maybe just dealt with that and left it as is, but I'm pretty sure that when I bought these seats off of my friend, I gave him the stock bolts for his seatbelt so he could run his seatbelts, and he has since sold that Miata. So, I don't have any more seatbelt bolts. But that's okay, because now this gives me more of an incentive to get actual different seats. So, with all that being said, let's move on to the driver's side. Alright, so let me explain this problem. So on these seats, there are these little pins right here, and one of them is just slightly bent. The seat will not go in properly. So what I have to do is figure out which one is bent and in which direction, and then bend it back. I think it might be that one that's bent. All right, you guys, it is the next day. It's not, it's been like a week. Sorry that this video has taken so long to come out. Anyways, with it being the next day, in your eyes, I have realized that I was wrong. I thought the issue was the pegs not lining up, and I kind of thought that this might be the issue at first, but I was like, no, there's no way that could be the issue. But there is, it is. Let me just go ahead and show you. I don't know how it happened, but essentially, these are not aligned. I don't know if you can really tell right there. That's what the issue is. Alright, are you guys ready for the big reveal? Okay, yeah, no, so not as cool, but this will allow me to drive the car while I don't have seats in it, and also have a passenger. Alright, so really quickly, let's just talk about a few things. Why did I do this, and why did I do this? And I do still have the harnesses in, so that way I won't die in a crash, but they do suck now, like way worse than they did before. Why did I do this? Why did I do all of this? Why did I make my Miata stock again? Well, honestly, I just hate the direction that I've taken this car. I've going on 4 years of owning it, and it still makes 120 wheel horsepower. So I'm selling the seats that I had, and maybe the steering wheel, I'm not too sure. I really hate this one, so we'll see how that goes. But essentially, I want to make more power in this car, and I don't really have any other option than to do a budget build. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Now I have decided I'm going turbo. We are gonna turbo this car. I haven't decided if I want to do an eBay turbo setup with like an actual good turbo though, so like maybe some Garrett or a Kraken, such as the Kraken turbo, or if I want to do a Mazda Speed Miata setup, factory turbo and setup and everything that came with that car, and throw it into this one. Now this car does have VVT, but that shouldn't be an issue. I should be fine. I'm pretty sure all I have to do is get a standalone ECU, throw all those parts on here, and then boom, we're making more horsepower. The end goal, how much horsepower am I shooting for? More than I have now. Anything, literally anything will be better than what it currently is, because currently it's just really slow. I kind of hate it. I still love driving this car, but some more enjoyment would be great out of it. Before I go ahead and wrap things up, I just want to go ahead and give an apology. I'm so sorry that this video has taken over a month now to come out. I did have a lot going on with the holidays and a bunch of other things. With that being said, I don't know when my next upload will be, so just stay tuned. Make sure that you turn on your post notifications, that way you will get notified when I upload. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.